Welcome back to Drive X. The 2026 Mazda 3 starts at around $26,000, and trust me, from the very first look, you can already tell this car wants to punch way above its price tag. You know that feeling when a car doesn't just sit there, it poses. That's exactly what the 2026 Mazda 3 does. The moment you walk up to it, the sleek curves, the sculpted body lines, and that sharp, confident front end just grab your attention. Mazda has always been good at making compact cars look elegant, but this one looks like it stepped out of a futuristic concept sketch. The front grille feels more refined, the LED headlights are slimmer and more expressive, and the whole stance of the car looks lower, tighter, and more athletic. Even standing still, it feels like it wants to move. And that signature Mazda design language, the smooth, flowing surfaces, really shines here. Nothing feels overdone. It's clean, classy, and honestly, one of the best-looking compact cars of the year. But the real magic happens when you open the door and slide inside. The first thing you notice is the premium vibe. It doesn't feel like a compact car. It feels like Mazda secretly borrowed ideas from luxury brands and slipped them in here. The seats wrap around you with this perfect balance of softness and support, and the stitching looks way more upscale than you'd expect in this price range. The dashboard layout is super clean, almost minimalist, but not empty. Everything feels intentional. And the materials. Soft touch panels, sleek metallic accents, and a cabin layout that just pulls you in. The new 2026 infotainment system is crisp and responsive, with a wider display that sits beautifully on the dash. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto feel smoother and more integrated than ever. Then there's the digital instrument cluster, sharp, modern, and customizable without feeling overwhelming. Even the steering wheel feels like it belongs in a more expensive car. Thick, solid, and perfectly tuned for grip. And for a compact car, the space is honestly impressive. The rear seats aren't oversized, but they're comfortable, and the cargo area is more than enough for groceries, luggage, or whatever life throws at you. Now let's talk about the fun part, how it drives. Mazda has always been known for making cars that feel alive on the road, and the 2026 Mazda 3 keeps that spirit. The engine options are smooth and responsive, giving you just the right amount of power for everyday driving while still feeling sporty when you want to push it a little. It's not a race car, but it feels eager. The steering is tight and precise, which is something I always appreciate about Mazda. When you turn the wheel, the car listens instantly, no delay, no hesitation. The suspension setup is tuned beautifully for a balanced ride. You glide over bumps, but when you take a curve, the car holds steady and confident. And the fuel efficiency. Exactly what you'd hope for. Light on the wallet without sacrificing the driving experience. What really stands out in the 2026 model are the small but meaningful updates. The exterior styling got sharper. The cabin tech is more refined. Driver assist features feel more polished and natural. And overall, the car has this newfound maturity, like Mazda took something already good and just tightened every screw, smoothed every edge, and polished every detail. Compared to previous models, the 2026 Mazda 3 feels more premium, more refined, and more modern. It's still fun to drive, maybe even more fun than before, but now it also feels like a little piece of luxury that doesn't empty your bank account. At the end of the day, the 2026 Mazda 3 is one of those cars that reminds you driving can still be exciting. It's stylish, comfortable, efficient, and genuinely enjoyable. A perfect blend of everyday practicality and enthusiast spirit. So what do you think? Would you consider the 2026 Mazda 3 for your next car? Do you prefer a sporty or compact? Or something more comfort-focused? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing what you guys think.